Einen Besen für die Braut, nicht zum Fliegen, nein zum Fegen. Einen Besen für die Braut.
Und einen Recken, der sich was traut. Einen Humpen für den Mann. Nicht zum Nippen, nein zum Kippen. Einen Humpen für den Mann.
Und eine Maid, die ihn füllen kann. Eine Rose für sein Weib. Ein schönes Kleid und Heiterkeit. Eine Rose für sein Weib.
Auf dass sie immer treu ihm bleibt. Einen Erben für den Mann.
Eine Hilfe für die Küche.
Einen Erben für den Mann.
Eine Tochter für die Wäsche.
Einen Erben für den Mann. Auf dass sie viele kriegen kann.
After this, starting Friday, at the same time, 11 a.m. Till 12, and I'll go through that adventure too. But you can always pick up either of them. Both pay what you want, and adventure through them on for your own self, and see what happens to your character. We made some choices. There will be different choices in the adventures that you can make. So make different choices than we did, and see what happens. So I got a little sickness, so if I cough, I apologize. I will try to mute myself, but sometimes they sneak up. So if you were in here, let's get going. So we were on section 104. So basically what had happened last time is we talked to the Clouderman, which is sort of like a little goblin kind of guy, kobold someone said. And the Clouderman basically laughed at us and told us that everything we'd been told about this place was wrong, and that Ruggable had been there before, and he had painted Tag Crimer on the roof, or over the top of the wall, top of the door, which is what we used to identify this place. So Ruggable had kind of pushed us here and told us to stay here and search for something that he knew wouldn't be here, and so we sort of figured out that he was doing not nice things, and we figured out a way to find him when he was in the in this old theater, a puppet theater. And so we'd gone looking there, and we found it. Well, he found us. We found it. We found him. He found us, and he knocked us out because we're not very good rogues apparently. But we're trying to be heroes, and that was the problem. We rushed in, and then we got knocked out. And so now we wake up and find ourselves captured once again. He also has Myrna, I believe her name was, which was the daughter of the original merchant that we had tried to rob. Myrna is her name, and he took Myrna because she has magic, he says, and that he basically has some taps that he sounds like he's going to try to put into her and drain her lifeblood and magic. So he appears to be the Vampire of Havena, but he also appears to be killing people to try to get their magic, although how or why, that's not exactly clear yet. So we're on section 104, and we will continue. Ruggable looks at you with contempt and holds the saw up next to your face. I would like to keep talking with you, friend, he says, but Myrna is waiting for me. The ritual can begin as soon as I finish removing her collar. Ritual, you mutter hoarsely. Your dry throat prohibits any more sound. Oh, right. Oh, ritual might be a bit pompous, Ruggable admits airily. He pulls some objects from his pocket. 2 taps, of the kind you might use to collect sap from a tree. I simply drive this into her pale neck and wait for the warm blood, and all of her magic to flow from her body. You stare at the metal taps in horror. Ruggable's face is somewhat more pensive. Then he asks, what do you think, friend? Will I ever grow accustomed to the taste of blood? So, do we scream, 161? Do we spit in Ruggable's face, 220? Or do we try to kick him? I think, I'm a bit angry with him. I think I want to try to kick him. I can spit in his face. I think I'm going to try to kick him. 137. You throw a strong but clumsy kick at Ruggable and miss. you were simply too angry and too desperate to focus. You have never felt so afraid and helpless. Without a word, Ruggable punches you in the face with enough strength to knock over the chair. The impact knocks the air from your lungs. Go to 176, or go to 76. Breathe. Just breathe. At least you did not black out this time, even though Ruggable probably thinks you did. Whistling quietly, he works on the iron collar with a saw while Myrna cries softly. Her situation is not enviable, but yours has improved a little. Ruggable does not even look at you, and the fall broke a chair leg, freeing your right hand from the chair. You're free and angry and desperate. So angry and desperate that you find a calm determination that you've never known before. Your fingers touch the cold steel pommel of your weapon, which Ruggable tossed carelessly next to the chair. Your tense muscles strain against the ropes on your left side. Quietly and cautiously, but without hesitation, you roll to the side, jump up, and get back to your feet. You then smash the rest of the chair against the wardrobe with one blow. Ruggable spins around in surprise. Do you want to wave your weapon to challenge him, attack him, or try to kick his knee and take him out? I think this will be one for the chat. So let's see if you are in the chat. Let us know what you want to do. Do we want to wave our weapon and challenge him, attack him, or try to take out his knee? What do you think? Wow, we got 17 people in here, so good to see you. Sounds like a lot of new viewers this time. So what do you think we should do? Challenge him, attack him, try to kick his knee. I mean, I kind of feel like, our moment to challenge him is over. We've kind of already talked to him. I think we just need to attack him or kick his knee out. I don't know, you tell me. What do you think we should do? And for those of you who were here before, I have the sound in the background. It kind of looks like it's a little bit loud right now, so I'm going to drop it down. And if it is too loud, let me know. I can drop it down some more. And I took out the songs that were that had singing in them, so they hopefully wouldn't be distracting. So once again, what do we think we want to do? Do you want to challenge him, attack him, or try to kick his knee and take him down? Anyone in chat? What do you think? All right, so I think let's just we tried to kick him before. That didn't really work out. Let's just go ahead and attack him. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just challenge him. Maybe now is the time to see what else he has to say. Let's try that. Let's challenge him. All right. See if anybody had anything to say. Not yet. All right. So we're challenging him. 16. You fight against Ruggable. The fight against Ruggable is a fight to the death, and you cannot escape without leaving Myrna behind. After all, free attacks are resolved. Start regular combat rounds. You make the first attack. Was that right? Was that I said 16? Alright. If you kill Ruggable, go to section 128. If you die, go to section 2. Alright, so here's his stats. Alright, so I think it said, did this one say we have initiative? After all free attacks are resolved, start regular combat. You make, okay, so we get a free attack because he is surprised. Alright, we're gonna go here and pull up my character sheet. There we go. Alright, so our attacks. On the second page, or maybe it's the third page. Combat abilities. Here we go. Did it say what weapon we have? I don't think it did. So I guess we will have our saber. So we're going to attack him. We are looking for a 13. Our attack number is a 13, so I'm rolling a die here. And I got a 4, so we hit. So I'm going to do D6 plus 4. He did not have a defense since we surprised him. So that's 10, or no, sorry, 8 points of damage. I'm gonna write that down. Ruggable has taken 8. And his max is, he's got life points are 33. All right, so now we'll roll initiative to see who goes first, I guess. His initiative is 13 plus a d6, so we got 18. And our initiative is 13. Yeah, 13 plus Steve. So we got 17. So he goes first. So he is going to attack us. He is going to attack us with his short sword. He pulls out a short sword and attacks. His attack is 13. He got a 12, so he hits. We're going to try to parry that. Our parry is down here. Our save is 9. We got a 4, so we managed to parry his blow away. Alright, now it's going to be our turn to attack him. We got a 13 or better. 19, so that is not going to hit. Alright, and then, let's see, let's say, it just says fight to death, right? Start regular combat, you make the first attack if you kill him or if you die. So, I guess it's initiative again? Or do you do initiative every round? Or not? That is a question I don't know about fading, or about the dark eye. Let me know in the chat real quick. Do you know if it's an initiative every round in this game or if it is just once? I would think it's just once, but old school games used to be every round, so I'm not 100% positive on that. So if you know in the chat, let me know real quick. Because before we just went back and forth, which sort of makes sense, but it didn't really say. Because actually, I think we only had 1 round of combat. Don't know. So if you know if initiative is every round or there we go, every round or all at once, I'm just gonna go with it's back and forth. Just kind of makes it a little easier. So so we just missed. So his turn to attack us. I forget what his number is. Here we go. Alright, so his attack again is 13. He's going to hit us. We're going to try to parry, which our parry was 9, I believe. Our parry was 9, yes. So we parry. Alright, now we're going to try to hit him with 13, so same, 13 and 9. Alright, so we hit him and see if he can parry. He parries as well. Alright, so now he's going to attack us. Again with 13, I think it's the same, yeah, 13. Oh no, his parry is only 7. Alright, so he's attacking us with 13, which he hits. Now we're trying to parry, which we parry. Wow, it's going backwards. It's like the 5th round of combat. Right, so now it's his turn to hit with 13. He hits with 13. We're parrying with a 9. Oh no, we do not parry. Alright, his damage d6 plus 2. So he does 5 points of damage to us. I don't think we have any pro. Oh, we do have pro of 1. So 4 points of damage. Us. And then it's our turn to attack. Let's see if any pro just protection. Arm. Body control, food strength. Doesn't look like it. Alright. So we are attacking him. We hit him. He gets the parry back. He parries with a 7. Alright, he attacks back at us. He hits also. We parry him, which we do not. Wow, he is tearing us up. Another 4 points damage. 4 plus 2 is 6, but minus 1 is 5. So we've taken 9 damage. And our life points are 29. Alright. Our turn to attack him with 13 hits. And he gets a defense of 7, which he does defend. Wow. Alright, he attacks us, comes back swinging with his sword. 12 also hits, and we are defending now. We do not. Wow. He gets us again. Oh, so it's going to be 3 minus 1 is 2 points of damage. So we're at 11. He is at 8. We're at 11 out of 29. He is 8 out of 33. We attack him again. We hit him. That'd be a crit, right? A 1 would be a crit. I don't think these rules have rules for what happens when you crit. So we're just going to keep going. All right, so let's see if he parries. He does. Oh, my goodness. All right, he attacks us and hits. We parry, but we fail. Wow. We've not hit the last 4. So 4, 5, 6, 5. So we're at 16 points. He is hurting us bad. All right. We're going to attack him again. We hit. All right, let's see if he parries this time. He does. Oh, my gosh. All right, he attacks us. He does so. We parry. Nope, that's a crit fail. Again, don't know if there's rules for crit fails in this one. So we're going to ignore that. We missed. So he hits us for 4 points of damage. Uh-oh, this is not looking good for us, you guys. All right, let's see. Our turn to attack him back. We do so. Oh, he parries again. Oh my gosh. He attacks us. He hits. We parry. We parry. All right, we attack him. We hit. He parries. He does not parry. Yay. All right. 4 points of damage. He does not have any pro, so he's at 12 now. All right. He attacks us. That's gonna hit. We parry. Yes, we parry. Wait, no, our parry's only 9, so no, we do not. He does 3 points of damage. Oh, we are on the ropes. We have 23 out of 29 left. He has 12 out of 33 left. We attack him. We hit. He parries. He does not. All right. Ooh, 8 points of damage. That's 20. We might pull this one out. All right. He attacks us. He hits. We parry. No. Only 2 points of damage. So that's 25. We're at 25 out of 29. He is at 20 out of 33. This could go either way. We attack him and we hit. Does he parry? He does not with a 17. And we roll 6 more points of damage to him. He's at 26 out of 33. Let's see what happens. This is important. He misses with a 17. We attack with a 13 again, and we miss as well. He attacks us, and he hits. We parry, but we do not. 4, 5, 6, 5 points of damage. Oh, that takes us out with 30. Oh, we fail. All right, let's see what happens here. We die. We turn to section 2. There was some box text I could have read. Section 27 of 218. It wouldn't matter, but too late now. 2. You feel both light and heavy at the same time, and you almost black out. You seem to be caught in a permanent state of silence and blackness, but you can hear him. A muffled rustling of feathery wings slowly builds to a roaring hurricane. Then you see him, and he carries you across the never sea. The end. Uh-oh. We did not win. That is sad. Man, I wish I would have checked out those rules on 28. Page 28 for the combats, because we had a crit one time and a crit fail another time that could have mattered, but such is life. Well, I guess this is a short stream today. Thank you all for checking in. We did not make it. We failed in our final combat. But if you want to see more of this, you can go back, watch part 1 again. You can also come back for the Conspiracy of Mages, which is going to be happening at the same time, 11 a.m. Pacific on Friday. We'll start running through that and see where we get. I'm also thinking about doing a Fantasy Ground stream for the Dark Eye extension. We'll see if I can get that working correctly, and then I'll start doing that. Otherwise, definitely check out ulysses-us.com, and there's a Dark Eye Stay at Home and Play article that talks all about all the free things we're offering and discounted things and inexpensive things you can find to play the Dark Eye online with Tabletop Simulator, which is free. Well, the Aventuria mod is free, I should say. I think Tabletop Simulator you can get for $9 or $19.99 some places. So go check that out. Those are all great games. There's also a mobile game that's a few years old, but it looks pretty cool. I haven't gotten a chance to check that out. So thank you again for playing. Unfortunately, we did not make it. We were killed by the bad guy in this adventure, but you should play this adventure. You can get it now on DriveThruRPG. It's pay what you want. So you can get it for free right now and play through it, see if you can beat the Vampire of Havena. So this is Robert Aducci. Thank you again, and we'll see you on Friday for another stream. Bye-bye.